Okay, guys, a little bit of attempted to do some. I didn't call this painting because I'm not sure how much painting I'm actually going to be able to get done, considering it's after 9:30. But I figured if I did not sign on, then I definitely wasn't going to get anything done. So this is my cheap attempt of trying to get something done here. Let's get this lined up. There you are. Holy crap is right. Yeah. In a perfect world, I'll get a whole hour out of this. So we'll see. We'll see if we can go a whole hour. It all depends if I can entertain myself long enough to stay interested. Let's get all this stuff that we chit-chatted about and it's all in the wrong place on the painting desk. Let's clean up some of this stuff here and get rolling. That always happens. I always end up encroaching my own workspace. Some people just perpetually have it like that. I can't operate that way. I would get nothing done. So, got our old pliers here from who knows how old these things are. They're in the wrong place. And so we got some stuff that we got accomplished yesterday before we signed off. Heck, we didn't even plug the phone in. That's a good way to have a short show. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and prime this figure. We got to do that. So I was having a look at some of these, and we're going to prime this guy as well. I was taking a look at seeing who I'm going to put on this stand here as I await the arrival of the crossbowman, which will probably be this weekend, but I will not be in town this weekend, so there will not be any Saturday morning and Sunday morning painting. So that, of course, will guarantee that the figures will come in. Usually that's the way it works out. But I've been painting a little bit every day this week, so don't really need a weekend thing, but we're going to be out of town, so none of that. None of that sort of thing. Let's see if we can get this to... Boo-hoo, no weekend painting. Yep. Yep, it happens. As a guy that worked for me used to say, sucks to be you. So I was looking at these figures here, and this is the guy that is a Corvus Belli figure, and he's kneeling, and I'm, I was going to put this guy kneeling in front of the Pope. The problem is, it looks like he's got some kind of a crown on him. He's got kind of like a little crown there on a coif around his head, and I just don't think he's going to be appropriate. I guess I could try taking that off, or I could just not use him, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use him on the stand. So we're going to put this little monk guy kneeling down, almost like he's a messenger or something like that. He's got like a little water bottle there, and then he's got like a little messenger bag. So he's the guy that gets the pips from the Pope and then passes it off to the other guys. So that's my fluff background story for these guys, and that's what we're going to go with. So let's use our trusty thing here, and but we did yesterday. We went ahead and took this whooping stick that this guy had, and we decided to put a banner in it because it looks like that's the direction I'm going to go in. I have to change my mind at any moment. It could happen, but damn it, I got to make a decision sometime. So, all right. Oh, there it is. Just open it and already got black on me. The seal on this is just not ideal. Not ideal. let's flip this upside down. I don't want to get any of the stuff from the static grass on there. That should be enough for what I'm going to do. All right, where are brushes that we don't love so much? Here's one. Oh, it's huge. Ah, yes, I forgot. We got the sitting on a bitching chair. This stuff is so much easier to use than anything I was using before because it flows so well between all the spots. You don't get very many of these that whatever you're using to prime ends up leaving an air bubble and then it pops and then you've got unpainted metal underneath it that you got to deal with. So he's done. Yeah, what is this? No fan. What was I thinning my paints with? So I was using the first thing I used to prime with was Model Master Acryl Black. So it's just an acrylic paint, but it's thicker than Vallejo or anything. It has kind of more of a candy shell exterior, if you will. And they discontinued that, or my local store I get it from didn't carry it anymore. So I wanted to go. I went up. Went. Oh man, drink. Where's my drink? Here we go. I went with just standard Model Master Black enamel, and that one it didn't take many uses before it was all very gummy. I don't mind the Model Master paints, but their containers are very subpar. It's hard to get them to close up and not let air in. And so yeah, after a few uses, the enamel ones get kind of gummy, and you have to thin them with enamel thinner or mineral spirits, so to speak. And it worked pretty well, but it's another process. But this definitely works better than any of the other ones. I still don't have a good idea how durable this stuff is, but you just need a surface so that you can put other paints and stay on there. So it's not like this is going to be the final color or anything like that. All right, and then of course we have the Pope. So if that goes down, it'll be eight figures. It'll be eight figures. So it'll be four guards, the guy with the flag, a guy kneeling, and then the Pope himself. So, all right, we use way too much of this stuff, but that's all right. Thin your Vallejo paint. No, Vallejo doesn't work worth it. I do. I thin all of my paints to get better coverage, but not for primer. It needs to be thick to cover it and have something to. It needs to be a good coverage. So this stuff works really well. Oh, it is Vallejo paint. It's surface primer from Vallejo. There you go. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, I know what I was looking for. I was looking for this. I think I need to start tinkering with this before it's too late. I think I need to start tinkering with the. I said I wasn't going to do it online, but I don't listen. I got so much of this stuff. I need to use so little of it. And this is the 2 pieces of epoxy, and we're just going to be kneading away till they turn into green. Anywho, so what else is new and exciting? Not going to be on. Not going to be on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. I have to take this week off, but no biggie. I was thinking this stuff might have gotten old, but that's not the case either. All right, we're going to let this stuff sit here for a little bit to be able to use it a little bit more. Now, I've actually thought of taking and drilling a hole in the top of his head and putting a little pin or something so that this stuff will attach to his head easier. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to come to that. So, but at the same time, this guy's got some robes. This guy has he has like a hoodie, which I don't think I really want him to have that. But at some point, I'm going to have to just use compromises. Just compromise. I don't really want to order another figure for. I forget Blue Moon or somebody like that makes Priest or something like that. So I don't know that we're going to do that yet. Throwing out a whole level of putting new robes on this guy is not exactly my idea of a good time. Yeah, I think we're going to need to let this set a little bit. And I think I am going to put something at the top of his head. All right, now we don't need anything really big. Guess I could probably use one of those. should use one of these I should use one of these pieces of brass-headed pins, which I have no use for. I think I got these. People were raving about using this. It's too pliable, honestly. Okay, it fits in there just fine. And now let's take the thing that I moved away, of course. Yes. The other thing we got to do with this guy is, let's not forget this, is we need to start doing a lot of fumbling, then we're going to go to bed. I ain't stay up to being competent. Okay, we need to not forget to do this. Because we're going to put him on a little rug. So we want this guy as flush as we can. running way behind here. There we go. A little smaller than that. Almost like a dunce cap type thing. That's kind of what they wore. Let's see. Now, when I'm looking at these guys, I'm not sure that any of these guys, man, I'd have to lay this stuff out. What if I put something? Let's try something here. See if this helps cover some of this up. I guess this is kind of the correct idea, except it's too thick. Yeah, I'm not going to make it very far. I'm not going to get it a shot. If I don't try doing this way, then I really won't have any painting to do. Yeah, not happy with how it's turning out. We may have to punt on this guy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to mess with this right now. I'm not going to mess with. I'm messing with that stuff. We're going to go to bed. I just wanted to get that stuff done and see who was online and just tease you, let you guys know I'm not going to be on here on Saturday morning or Sunday. But anyhow, to be continued, right? Okay, folks. Well, you guys have a good night, and there you are. Rick Keppen, yeah. Maybe you can work a half a day tomorrow too, and then you can have a full day between the both of them. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow. See ya.